Yo, I'm back with another video today. We're just reacting to the Madden 26 ratings. So, first of all, the 99 Club, there's 7 99s. Jamar Chase, Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson, Lamar, Lane Johnson, Myles Garrett, Saquon. So, I think that is a pretty good group. I don't think Lane Johnson should be a 99, but like a 98 makes sense for him. I mean, he's walking for a running back with 2,000 yards, so that makes sense to me. The problem with people saying that there should be other people's 99, there is 7 99s this year in Madden. Can you comprehend how many people that is? Like, I see the argument for Patrick Surtain because he the one defensive player on here, but it's not the defensive player of the year. I get that argument, but that raises up to 8. Should there be 8 99 overalls in Madden this year? No. No. Anyways, next. 98 overalls. Okay, Derrick Henry, George Kittle, Micah Parsons, who just requested a trade. Derrick Henry makes sense. He just ran for 1,900 yards. George Kittle, and he's pretty quiet now. Let's see. A 1,106 yards and 8 touchdowns. How is that a 98 overall season? He should be like a 96. And then Parsons, yeah, like I said, he just requested a trade out of Dallas. He's not getting traded. So, and yeah, that makes sense. 97s. Now we got Chris Jones, Dexter Lawrence. I actually think he should be like a 98 because he got injured at like week 12, I think. And he really was playing out of his mind. Yeah, 9 sacks as a defensive tackle. And, let's see. He played 12 games and had 9 sacks. So that's like 15 or 14 sacks in 17 games, I guess. Somewhere around there. Yeah, he really deserves that. And then Fred Warner, 97, that makes sense. Joe Burrow, 97 overall. He should not be a 99. If you think that and you're not smart. And I think he should be a 98. He had really good numbers last year. And then Patrick Surtain, he should definitely be a 98. Are you kidding me? He should also probably be he could probably be a 99. And then you got Trent Williams, 97, probably 98. 96 is Amon-Ra St. Brown. I'm cool with that. Jordan Mailata, I'm cool with that. Max Crosby, 96. He should be like 97, 98. Penei Sewell, 97. TJ Watt, 98. Tristan Wirfs, 96 is fine for him. Alright, now you got 95s. There's one that I think is really controversial. But we'll get to that. It's CD Lamb. I think that's a fine rating. Yeah, Christian Gonzalez, 95 really surprises me. But I actually think it is warranted. And here is what I think is controversial. Let's look at Derek Brown's. Derek Brown, Madden 25 rating. He was an 88 overall. So he must have had a great season to jump of 7 overalls. Surely, right? Nope. He got injured in week 1. He had freaking 3 combined tackles. He got injured. How does that make you jump up 7 overalls? EA, bro. This game sucks. Jameer Gibbs, 95, probably 96, 97. Should be. Jesse Bates, 95, I'm cool with that. Nick Bosa, 95, I'm cool with that. Mahomes, 95. I'm cool with that. Quinn Miners, the guard for the Broncos, 95. I actually agree with that rating. Tyreek Hill, also 95. He is a down year. He had, like, more kids this year than touchdowns. He has 98 speed. He had 98 speed. Okay. 94 is yet Cameron Hayward. I'm cool with that. Chris Lindstrom, one of the best guards in the league. I'm cool with that. CMC, 94. Creed Humphrey, 94. See, like, we're punishing Christian McCaffrey because he got an injury, so he goes down -5. But you give someone who's injured for longer and played less games, and he jumps up 7 overalls. Make that make sense. Creed Humphrey, 94. I'm cool with that. Jalen Ramsey, 94. I'm cool with that. Laramie Tunsil, 94. I think he should be like a 92, 91. He had a lot of penalties last year. By the way, if you're wondering why I can't talk, I just like the mouth thing. My mouth, so like it makes it difficult for me to talk, and I can also like barely eat, so. Just living off mac and cheese pretty much. So that's why I can't really talk. Anyways, 94 Roquan Smith. I think he went down in overall, right? Sauce Gardner, he holds on every single play, according to a Dolphins fan. I don't really have an opinion on this because I have better things to do than watch Jets games. But, yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that. At least it's not like a 97 like he was last year. Terry McLaurin, 94. He also requested a trade because he is not getting paid. Yeah, Commanders really messed up with that one. Trent McDuffie, 94. I'm cool with that. A.J. Brown, 93 compared to a 95 last year. He should be a 94. Hutchinson. Did he grow last year after snapping his... Actually, here's the thing about Hutchinson's injury. He was going to win Defensive Player of the Year. What was his rating? I'm almost certain his rating last year was 88 overall. And he also gets X Factor, so that's cool. Stingley, 93. He's overrated. Sue me. I don't care. It's an opinion. Learn about it. Derwin James, 93. I think he actually had a pretty good year last year. He should be like a 95. Joe Tooney, the new Chicago Bear, 93. I'm cool with that. Mike Evans, 93. I don't understand the argument that people make that he should be like a 95 because he's good. Like, he gets 1,000 yards every year. It is based on how good you are the year before, not career stats. If that was the case, then Aaron Rodgers would be a 105 overall. 93 makes sense. Nnamdi Madubuike, otherwise known as Justin Madubuike. 93. Did he really have a good year last year? Let's check. 6.5 sacks. Shit, I get it back to Justin, buddy. Sean Slater, cool with that. Travis Kelce. He is washed. He should not be a 93, but the people who thought that he should be he was a 99. Number one, you're stupid. He is actually not that stupid. They would not make Travis Kelce a 99 overall. Number two, 93 is still too high. Let's be honest, that is too high. Vita Vea, but Travis Kelce should be like an 8. Vita Vea, 93. I'm cool with that. Xavier McKinney. This is his first good year where he jumped up like 8 overalls. I'm cool with that. So that should also mean that Kirby Joseph should be a similar rating, because I'm pretty sure they had pretty similar interception numbers. But nope, I've already seen these ratings before, by the way, but I'm pretty sure he's 90. Make it make sense. Next, Bijan, 92. I'm cool with that. Nearly had 2,000 yards from scrimmage. Wait, that? He nearly had 2,000 yards from scrimmage. So, 92 is actually kind of low. Luda Baker, 92. Cool with that. I don't really watch Cardinals games because I have better things to do with my life. Like watching Jags games, of course. Christian Darisaul's 92. I'm cool with that. He did tear his ACL in what week? It was the game where the Vikings got... Yeah. They lost the game because the refs... Hold up. Here we go. Let me get it better. Yeah, that wasn't called this. This isn't a face mask, I guess. This wasn't a face mask. That's definitely not a face mask. But this was the game, Christian Darisaul tore his ACL on that play, so. What the heck? Jeffrey Simmons is a 92. What? Can't with this. Marlon Humphrey, 92. Cool. Minka, 92. Gordon Nelson, 92. Trey Hendrickson, 92. Trey McBride, 92. Yeah. Let me voice my frustration with some of these ratings that the Jaguars got. Here we go. 90 overall, Josh Hines Allen. He's the best player in this team. I'm cool with that. Next up, voice Lucan. Today's his birthday. Happy birthday. I'm cool with that. But I don't like how a 78 changes direction. That makes no sense. 89 and Reaper. I'm not going to go too deep into that. Devin Lloyd, 85. I'm cool with that. Brian Thomas. How is a top 5 wide receiver in the NFL a 84? Make it make sense. I'm pretty sure Malik Neighbors also got an 84. Now, Travis Hunter, he also got an 84, which is a bit high for a rookie. I know Jonathan got an 83. The rookie ratings this year are so juiced. But yeah, Travis Hunter got 84, Jonathan got 83, Abdul Carter got 81. All that and Cam Ward got 72. Anyways, he got an 84. It's a bit too high, honestly. Logan Cook got an 83. Cool with that. ETN, 82. Jordan Lewis is 79. Eric Armstead, 78. Yeah, I'm cool with both of those. Actually, no, I think Eric Armstead's a bit too high, but eh. If you're on the Jags, you're never too high of an overall. As for Cleveland, 78. Trayvon Walker is a 78 overall. Trayvon Walker is a 78 overall. With back-to-back seasons at 10.5 sacks, yet if he has 3 tackles combined, then you're a 95 overall and jumping up 7 spots. This makes no sense. Nobody buys it. Anyways, Tyson Campbell, 78 overall. I'm cool with that. Tank Bigsby, 77. Cool. Cam Little's a 76. There's a video of him drilling a 72-yarder on the Jags channel, so go watch that if you want. De'Ami Brown's a 76 overall. Cool. McCarry's also 76. Walker Little's a 76. Bayshore Tootin's a 75. Higher than Cam Ward. Darnell Savage, 75. How is Trevor Lawrence a 75 overall? This game makes 0 sense with their stupid ratings. Nobody buy this flipping game. 73 aware, bro. I can't. Oh, yeah, whatever. Alright, now I'm gonna go look at the top 10 ratings for each position, starting with the quarterbacks. Alright, also I do wanna go look at something. They added long snappers to this game, and this makes sense right here. Ross Madison is a 74 overall. He was a first-team All-Pro 2 years ago, and last year he was a second-team All-Pro. He's a two-time Pro Bowler, back-to-back years. How is he a 74 overall behind a player like Luke Rhodes? Assault was a higher overall than him. He's not a center, he's a long snapper. Let's see. So you got a 4-year extension. Yeah, that. He is 32. Yeah, this makes 0 sense. Ugh. I'm ratings suck, you know. Ratings are horrible. Possession, hold on, do this thing. Now we can filter it by possession quarterback. Alright, 99's Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. We already went through all these. We stopped at Mahomes 95. There's a big drop-off. Mahomes to Matthew Stafford at an 88 overall. I don't know about that. Goff's 87. Hold up. Goff's 87. I'm cool with that. Jalen Hurts. How is he at 86? This game sucks. No one should buy it. Herbert, 86. He's if man. So, yeah. Daniel's 85. He's worthy of a 90, only if he's been in the league for like 5 years. But since he hasn't, I guess he deserves 85. Makes no sense. Purdy's 84. He got paid big money. So, we'll see in a few years how he goes down to a 78 overall because the 49ers can't afford to put a bunch of good players around him because they only have to pay Brock Purdy $1 million a year. Prescott's at 84. I don't know how he's still above an 80. Jordan Love, 83. Cool with that. Tua, 82. CJ Stroud's at 81. I think he should be higher, but only like 83. Like, he isn't that good. He's overrated. Gio's at 80. I'm cool with that. Bonnet, 79. Murray's 79. Drake May, 78. Sam Darnold. How's he a 77? He should be like an 80, 82. And then now I'm gonna show one more position. Left edge, Mike Backer. Sam Backer, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna show some wide receiver ratings. Yeah, Jamar's a 99, Jefferson's a 98.9, Monroe's 96, 95, 95, McLaurin, Brown, Mike Evans. Alright, Drake London's a 91. How? No clue. Devontae Adams is a 90. How? I don't know. I'm actually kind of cool with that. Devontae Smith's 89. He's 49 strength. Alright, Nico Collins. Holy, this kid is so overrated. People overrate this kid way too much. He should be like a 87, 86. He should not be 5 overalls higher than Brian Thomas Jr. Make this make sense. Puka Nacua 88, how's not 90? Stephon Diggs 88, I'm cool with that. Brandon Ayuk, he just tore his ACL. Like, what? He's 87 and Brian... Oh, heck no. 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 We ain't getting away with this. We're not getting away with this, pal. How do you compare players? Football Reference. I hear you. Brian Thomas. No, you don't want to compare him to himself. Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors. What? Here we go. So in 2 less games, Brian Thomas averages 3.7 more yards per catch. He has 20 less catches and more yards. I don't even think you can use the games as an excuse because Malik Neighbors gets the ball way more. And Brian Thomas runs the ball better. I don't understand how there's a 3 overall difference between these two. Make this make sense again. Alright, hope you all have a great day.